Meeting to order. Everybody rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. John?
I'd like everybody to stand. See, we don't have any communication. I want to take a moment of silence for us to think about the people in Boston who was injured and some killed because of somebody that doesn't like and wants to maim people. So please, let's take a moment of silence for these people. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Still no Deacon Dan, so we guess we dispense with the invocation. Tim Gannon, you want to do the invocation? All right. John, this is guys outside. Actually, it's behind the chief. How's the landfill? Okay. Deacon Dan? No, you're not Deacon Dan.
No. You keep trying.
I keep trying. I know what he looks like, but he's not here. Chief, would you like to do the invocation? No.
You want to say?
No, I don't want to get people. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, John. Let's do the minutes, and then we'll go into awards.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the April 2nd, 2013 board meeting. So moved.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
The minutes are approved.
All right. Before we go down for the awards, I want to recognize Professor DeLuca's students. If you guys could just stand so we could see where you are in case we want to call on questions. This is going to be the most exciting, riveting thing you're ever going to see. And you're all going to want to be town board members when you get done with this. Have a seat. Carpenters Union here? Carpenters Union here? Who's from the Carpenters Union? Come on, raise your hands.
Stand up.
All right?
Hey.
Stand up. And these guys are from the Carpenters Union right here. So if you need a carpenter, see one of these guys.
Yes.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right. It is with great pleasure that we join with legislator Al Krupski to recognize Tim Murphy, police officer Tim Murphy, and if legislator Krupski, Officer Murphy, Chief Hagermiller, if you could come up and Al, you can have the microphone.
You don't have to turn this on? You don't have to turn it on? Oh, just press it.
Is it on? Is it on? Well, you can adjust it somehow back there. If you stand over by the mics, it works too.
On the 26th day of February 2013, the members of the Suffolk County Legislature joined the many friends and colleagues of Riverhead Town Police Officer Timothy Murphy in acknowledging and paying tribute to his dedication to his profession. And whereas it is both fitting and proper that the County of Suffolk acknowledge those individuals who have been recognized for their service to the residents of Suffolk County. And whereas Timothy Murphy has distinguished himself in the fight against drunk driving by making the highest number of DWI arrests in the town of Riverhead during 2012, and is being honored and recognized as top cop of the Riverhead Town Police Department for 2012. And we should really be very proud of him. He's doing a very good job. It's good that you're being recognized. I know, coming from Southold, how important it is to have a local police department. You know, I'm glad the chief's here. It's they do a good job. They watch after the town, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. going to walk over. You know what? Wait till he shakes hands. Turn around. You know what this guy is? And this gentleman right here is the #1 DWI cop in all of Suffolk County. Riverhead is 78, 79 square miles, 77. Can you imagine that? You don't drive drunk in this town. What, 104 arrests? Amazing. And I'm not quite sure, would be guessing, how many times have you been honored with this distinction?
More than one.
More than once.
Good answer.
So especially, there's some college-age students back in there. So I wasn't sure whether the microphone reached back there, but I wanted to make sure that, you know, you're understanding what it means to come to Riverhead, and we really take this seriously. And it is with absolute, fantastic, great pleasure that I give you this. John, can you grab that proclamation? Proclamation one more time. And I thank you for your service to the Riverhead Police Department. You exemplify what it means to be a cop in Riverhead. And I am so proud that you serve under, well, the chief of police. And while I'm here as town supervisor, and I'm sure the town board echoes those comments. So thank you, Officer Murphy. You're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All right. Chief, why don't you stay up here? You look so good in your uniform and everything. Shiny. Everything looks good. Can I have Harold Waldman come up? Mr. Waldman, do you have family you'd like to bring up as well?
Yes.
Come on up. This is a small town, as some of you in the Carpenters Union may or may not know. Oh, we'll turn around so you can see the audience.
Sorry.
And most, I'm going to say it's strange coming from Long Island because not everybody knows everybody else. But in this town, not only do people know everybody else's business, that could be bad, but most of the times it's good. They know the people and they care about the people. And Mr. Waldman owns the Jamesport Country Store, and he's a longtime member of the Jamesport Fire Department. And that is a community, that is probably a family onto itself, sort of outside your family. And on March 30th, while he was making a delivery of flowers, are we going to recreate that? He found a door ajar in a house, and he found an 84-year-old resident lying unconscious on the floor.
Well, she wasn't unconscious, but she wasn't unconscious, but she was lying on the floor.
And he took action. And he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to peer through the door. He didn't have to do what he did to probably potentially save this person's life. And so we're recognizing today, we're recognizing that Harold Waldman is our hometown hero for today. So we really thank you for everything you've done. Got that wonderful proclamation?
I just want to say one thing. I've known Howie for a
Who
long
don't you know?
for a long time. He was in the Rivertown Volunteer Ambulance Corps as an EMT, and that's where he got his training in medical behind him. And I just want to mention his son is from upstate New York, and he is now an EMT.
Where you
So
from?
the son's following in the father's footsteps, and again, he'll be saving a lot of people's lives. So thank both of you.
Yes, and I'd like to say one. Everybody knows Howie, but I've had the privilege, over 40-something years, our farm stand is a neighbor to Howie's, the Jamesport Country Store. And Howie's just been a class act forever. There's times our water was out, he'd supply us with water back in the day. If there was an accident or a fire, Howie be the first one at that country store, even though no one was there to cover the shop. He used to say something like, girls, watch the shop, it won't be
Watch
it.
the
The
shop.
first one to respond to the community. And he's just a great guy. And also, Howie, the girls want to thank you for like 30 years of free jelly beans. He's a great, he brings them over to the girls all the time. They love him. Great guy.
Anybody else know Howie? Where where do you live upstate?
Right outside Newburgh, in Bonneville.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
So are you on the job as an EMT?
I volunteered. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, Howard,
He's on his
come on
way-
up. No, we
Wait,
want to get some
wait,
pictures.
the
He's on his way to Harvard.
You're on your way to Harvard.
Yeah, sure.
That's impressive. That's very impressive. All right, let's get some. Let's get the town council over here. Come on, come on, newspaper.
Hamilton Fish Bridge.
Camera, camera rolls with a K. With a C.
Wait, one more.
One more.
There you go.
Harold, thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
you wanna give him flowers or you?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
His son wants to give him flowers. He delivers them, but his son's delivering it to him tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Howard,
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I believe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
We got one more.
No, that's two. That's Jim DeLuca's students.
Oh, okay. They're on the.
We already
They're in the wrong
acknowledged it.
spot.
They're already scared
They're
about
in the,
the
they're
Riverhead.
yeah, huh?
They're deserving of a reward.
All right, so Diane,
Sure.
correspondence.
Okay, under correspondence, a letter from Phil Kenter offering suggestion of a location for movie theater in Riverhead. A letter from Peter Danowski regarding Irwin Garston Retail Center, Suffolk County Tax Map number 600-101-2-6.2. Under applications, these are not approved yet, but they have been submitted for special event Chapter 90s. Forgotten Friends of Long Island for a spring craft fair, May 18th, at Garden of Eve Organic Farm on Sound Avenue in Riverhead. Antique Automobile Club of America, a car show to benefit Wounded Warrior Project, May 25th at Martha Clara Vineyards in Jamesport. Jamesport Fire Department, Sound to Bay 10K and 5K run, Iron Pier Beach to Jamesport Town Beach, August 25th. Under parade permits, the Combined Veterans Riverhead Unit, their annual Memorial Day Parade that goes through Main Street, downtown Riverhead, on May 27th.
Oh, okay.
Under reports, tax receiver total tax collection to date as of April 3rd, $69,754,328.34. Total tax collection to date as of April 10th, $70,079,617.89. Tax receiver monthly utility collection report for April, $225,343.83. Town clerk monthly report for April, $8,014.70. Sanitation submitted their recycle fund revenue report for the first quarter of 2013, $2,314.51. Also for sanitation, yard waste monthly report for March 2013, $6,900. Police Department submitted their monthly report for March, and Riverhead IDA submitted financial statements for year ending December 31st, 2012. That's it.
All right, thank you. Any other town board reports? Not hearing anyone? We have 6 public hearings, so we're gonna get right into the public hearings. Everybody ready? We've got, I guess so. The first one is scheduled, I guess we're getting a little feedback there, Tara. That's because people keep playing with the little controls, I guess. We've got a public hearing, officially open. It's supposed to start at 7:05. It is now 7:15. And this is consideration of a special permit application of Cromer Avenue Holdings Incorporated Lumber Liquidators to develop a wholesale business use at 144 Cromer Avenue. And who is putting that? Do we have anybody here from the applicant? Yes, Jeff, come on up. Jeff, if you'd raise your hand to swear him in.
Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give is going to be the whole, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self you got?
Yes, I do.
And that's Jeff acknowledging, and you are, sir?
James Alden, representing Cromer Avenue Holdings.
Both duly sworn then.
What was his name, Jeff? What?
Jeff Zahn and James Alden.
Thank you.
ALD, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Jeff, if you want to present the application.
Sure. As you're aware, the Cromer Avenue building that formerly housed the Kiddie Academy was split in half, and Newsday took 6,000 square feet, and the other remaining plus or minus 6,000 square feet is going to be proposed for lumber liquidators, with about 1,500 square feet for retail use, and we're here for the special permitted use for the retail.
Okay. Anything else you want to add to that?
I just have my
Publish and post documentation, if you'd submit those for the record. Rick, would you like to just give us a very brief overview of the special permit, and if you don't mind?
No, not at all.
Yeah, the special permit is for a wholesale business within the industrial A district, which is a specially permitted use under the code. Building's already built. No variances were required for this project. The parking is adequate. And the secret report calls it an unlisted action. So I think you're ready for the hearing.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you.
Does anybody wish to be, any board questions?
Yeah, I just wanted to say again on the record that you had no objections at the work session to accepting deliveries for the store in the back of the building, correct?
That's what
Okay.
they will be. And the
Thank you.
event was-
Thank you.
Okay. Does anybody from the audience wish to be heard? Okay, not seeing anybody. Jeff, do you have anything else you want to add to the application?
No, I do not.
All right, we'll close the public portion of this
Thank you.
and leave it open for written comment to the 26th of April. So if there's anybody in the audience that wants to make a written comment, make it to the town clerk by 4:30 p.m. on the 26th of April. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming out. Okay, 7:10 having arrived and left 10 minutes ago, now being almost 7:20. We have the second public hearing, and this is a consideration of a local law to amend Chapter 58 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Dogs. Dogs, and it's Section 58-9, Prohibited Acts, Seizures and Impounding of Dogs. Bob, if you just want to give us a sort of a thumbnail sketch of this.
Sure. This is a follow-up to a prior public hearing, which was ultimately adopted, Local Law 2 of 2013, where the Section 58-9 was modified in order to allow for the transfer of the animal shelter to the North Fork Welfare Animal League. At that public hearing, there were some comments received by the board with respect to additional language which was included in 58.9A4 and 59B4, which dealt with harassing behavior. And based upon the receipt of those comments, the town board had indicated it wished to come back and revisit this issue in order to consider removing that language. In drafting this, I may have been a little over-exuberant with subpart A, and that other domestic animals should probably stay in because we still want to provide for such conduct being unlawful, and we'll have to have a further discussion. But this was to address the concerns by the neighbor about the harassment section or clarification, or that part of the code. So.
Okay, is anybody else, any of the board members' questions? Anybody else wish to be heard on this? Not seeing anybody, I'll close the public comment portion of the meeting and leave it open to written comment until April 26th at 4:30 p.m. 7, we'll open the next public hearing. 7:15 having arrived, it now being 7:21. This is a consideration of a proposed local law to amend Chapter 101 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Vehicles and Traffic, Article 7, Parking Time Limited, Peconic Avenue Riverfront. And John, I think this is...
Okay.
Mr. Supervisor, if I can excuse myself, please, as a property owner and a taxpayer into the parking district, I don't feel it's appropriate for me to be part of this hearing or to vote on the resolution.
Okay.
This hearing is for 3-hour parking, and 3-hour parking will be 60 parking stalls located immediately south of the stores that front the south side of East Main Street between Cody's Barbecue Grill and Tweed's Restaurant, extending in the southerly direction, terminating at the light post located in said parking lot. And the reason why the 3-hour limit is being put there is because we don't want residents or employees to be parked next to those stores where customers have to go in and out. So we're putting from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. to when the store hours will be open. We're limiting the parking there to 3 hours.
And is it true that the parking right now in the code is 2-hour parking?
It's 2-hour parking there, so we're extending it for 1 hour.
Okay, so the purpose was so people could go to dinner or
Yes.
have some time.
So, because when you go to dinner, it's a relaxing dinner, and you may want to stay 2.5 hours to finish your meal.
If there's a show at the
And,
Vale or something.
you know, there's a hairdresser there, people go to hairdressers, I know my wife goes, sometimes she spends all morning there. But I mean, so it gives them a little time to fix their hair and get
You're
beautified.
treading on dangerous.
Better be careful,
That's
John,
it.
come on,
See?
be careful with that one.
Dangerous
And get
territory.
beautified.
Beautified. Okay, does anybody else wish to be heard on this matter?
Good evening.
Good evening,
Ray
Mr.
Dickoff, Aquabug. I just have one question, it's not even a question. Instead of saying Cody's to Tweeds and the parking lights, can we get like a real property designation? So when you write the code or the law, it's not based on a tenant.
Yeah, right.
What
Right, they may
they're
come and go.
building today. Can we get a specific property?
Yes.
That would be
Okay,
Every
we'll-
tax map numbers.
We'll see if we can do that, because there's only half of property, so we'll see if we can do that.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Does this, Mr. Zickow, does this work for, I mean, this seems to make sense, and you're a business owner down there.
I don't think it works. It doesn't affect my property particularly because I'm on the other side of the streetlights that you're talking about. I don't see how people can go to dinner at the Vale, go to a show at the Vale 11 and go out to dinner in 3 hours. I don't see how they can go to the New Suffolk Theater
It's only till
and
6
then
at
go to
night,
dinner in
though.
3
No,
hours.
it's only till 6 at night, the Vail letter was
Yeah, but if you come
asked,
down
and
during
they
the
said
day,
6
you wanna
at night's
stroll, you
okay
wanna
for them.
walk around. It's, again, I don't agree with it. I don't think it's gonna, I don't see it working. But again, it doesn't affect me. I just would want you to call out the real property tax map numbers.
Well, if we could do the tax map numbers, or if we, I think this particular property is restricted to the parking district property, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
But it's only a part of the property.
Right. Yeah, we'll have to make it clear exactly.
All right, thank you.
If we were going to change this, I don't think that's a substantive change, because you're only changing the name
Right.
to the tax map.
Right.
Okay.
I-
All right, does anybody else wish to be heard on this matter? Not seeing anybody, we'll leave it, close the public comment portion, leave it open to written comment till April 26th. The fourth public hearing was scheduled for 7:20, and this is a consideration of proposed local law to amend Chapter 101 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Vehicles, Traffic, Article 3, Traffic Regulations, 101-7 turns Elton Street westbound to Roanoke Avenue. Jim, I believe this is yours, if you want to just,
Well, this was one that was brought up to me by the highway superintendent for one, and this was something that was brought before traffic safety, probably 2 or 3 years ago. What this was to do was, as you're going westbound on Elton Street, and you get up to the intersection of Roanoke, to prohibit left-hand turn at that location and to promote right-hand turn. Of course, couple that with trying to get the delayed arrow on northbound Roanoke so that you can effect the left-hand turn on the Pulaski to clear up that intersection. With the school buses and times during the day, it's almost impossible. It's really very dangerous to go there and make a left And most people affecting a left are only making the first right onto Lincoln. So there's other ways that would be probably safer to maneuver. So that's really what was the genesis of it, and that's what spawned it. So, just
Okay.
wanted to be able to say.
And I also think the traffic pattern, if you're coming down Elton Street and want to go south on Roanoke Avenue past Lincoln Street, the best way to go is Northville Turnpike.
It's true.
So people should learn to make a left turn on Northville, go down to the traffic light, and then make a left turn onto Roanoke and continue on south.
It's interesting, I don't think I ever made a left there until
I-
after we called for this public hearing. I
Yeah.
found myself there making a left, because I didn't go.
And how long did you wait?
I was the first car, but there was somebody else behind me that got jammed up. All right, now, aside from my personal comment, does anybody else wish to be heard on this matter? All right, not seeing anybody, we'll close the public comment portion now and leave it open to written comment till April 26th at 4:30 p.m. in the town clerk's office. Moving right along, we have a fifth public hearing, and that's scheduled to take place at 7:25. It is now 7:27. I officially open the public hearing for the consideration of a proposed local law to amend Chapter 101 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Vehicles, Traffic, Article 5, Parking, Standing, Stopping, No Parking, Certain Hours, School Zones, Edgar Avenue. Sean, was this?
Yes.
Okay. You wanna-
Okay. We've had, the school, the elementary school is located on Edgar Avenue, at the intersection of Edgar Avenue and Route 25. And it seems that when people come to drop their children off or wait for their children at the end of school, they're parking and blocking driveways of people living on the east side of Edgar Avenue. The school district has just made a new parking lot within their property, so we're trying to move the people into the school property to wait for their children and not to block the intersection, the driveways of these people. And this, the only, between the hours of 7 a.m. and 3 p.m., while school's in session. So that's it.
All right. Does anybody from the board wish to talk about this? No?
No, I think it's just a question of training everybody. They've been dropping off there for 30 years. They've got to be trained. You've got to go inside, because they still park there. And they probably still will park there. It's just something that was done. But I think once they get used to the new parking beyond the school, they'll change their ways. Yeah.
All right. Does anybody from the audience wish to be heard? Wow, not seeing anybody. I'll close the public comment portion of the meeting now and leave it open for written comment until April 26th at 4:30 p.m. And you can do that at the Riverhead Town Clerk's office. The sixth public hearing is the consideration of a proposed local law to amend Chapter 18 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Code of Ethics of Annual Financial Disclosure and Conflict Statement. 7:30 having arrived right now, we will officially open that public hearing. And Bob, do you have I believe this was just adding the Board of Assessment.
That's all it does, is just add the Board of Assessment Review as one of the officers or employees
Entities.
who are required to file. And
To
otherwise-
file an annual financial disclosure statement.
Correct.
It seems like a little bit of an oversight, but the Board of Assessment Review now, if this local law gets passed, will have to file the annual financial disclosure statement, which was, I believe, is due March 1st of every year. Does anybody on the board wish to say anything? Not seeing anybody. Does anybody from the audience wish to address this issue? Not seeing anybody. We will close the public comment portion of the hearing and leave it open to written comment to April 26th, 4:30 p.m. in the town clerk's office. Wow, that was amazing.
It really was.
All right.
Not done yet.
The next, we move on to resolutions. We take comments on resolutions. If anybody from the audience, and I don't see Sal
No,
here.
it's not coming.
Does anybody in the audience wish to comment on any of the resolutions before we take it up? There is one resolution that will come off the floor, and it is Resolution 333. We had a bid, this is awards request for proposal for Youngs Avenue landfill post-closure inspections, testing, reporting activities, and authorizes the supervisor to execute an agreement for such services. We went out to bid for our landfill monitoring contract, and Councilwoman Giglio and my staff and the town engineering staff went through the bids, and we will be awarding this to PWG Grosser. Is it not PWG Grosser? PWGC. I guess it's, yes, PWGC, but I think it's PW Grosser, and I'm sure it's in here. So that'll be coming off the floor, and if you want a copy of that, will be the last resolution. We have it here, or we'll have it down there. We'll have it. Okay. Anybody else wish to be heard on resolutions? Not seeing anyone. PWGC, Strategic Environmental Engineering. They must have changed their name. It used to be PW Grosser.
Okay.
There must be the G, must be the Grosser. So
Yeah.
it's all initials now. Okay, that's yours?
That's
All right, Diane.
Resolution 303.
Resolution 303, 2009 Calvin Park Recreational Trail Capital Project Budget Adjustment. So moved.
And I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 304.
2012 Capital Projects Closure. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 305.
Meyermore Park, a.k.a. Fort Pat Motel, 2012 capital project closure as a budget adjustment. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
The
Gabrielson.
only thing we haven't put out there yet is the sign, but it's been ordered. Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes, these are all projects that have been finished and completed, and we're just closing out the accounts, so we don't have open accounts on our books. I vote yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 306.
Weeping Willow Motel Open Space Capital Project Closure Budget Adjustment. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 307.
EPCAL Sewer Improvement Capital Project Budget Adjustment. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 308.
Riverhead Water District 2012 Capital Project number 30020, closure. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 309.
General fund budget adjustment. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
This is an audit that the town did of our phone lines that we've had, and we were entitled to a $40,000 refund from Verizon for phone lines that we weren't using. So the audit was proven productive, and half of the money will go to the company that did the auditing, but the savings will be the town of Riverhead's moving forward. Yes.
Gabrielson.
Thank you, Councilwoman Gabriel. Good job. Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Good job, Councilwoman Giglio.
Thank you.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 310.
Appoints-
We're withdrawing this. Why?
Yeah.
We're withdrawing this.
Don't have a definitive answer, still working with her on start date.
So, table.
Okay, so can I get a motion to withdraw Resolution 310?
I make a motion, we withdraw resolution number 310.
And I second it.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 310 is withdrawn. Resolution 311.
Authorize the town clerk to publish and post the attached notice to bidders for annual street lighting and traffic signal maintenance repair parts. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 312.
Authorize this town supervisor to execute change order number 1 for the EPCAL Recreational Facility Ball Field Improvements Project. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 313.
Authorize professional engineering services contract adjustment for EPCAL Recreation Ball Field Improvement Project. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 314.
Corrects bid award, resolution number 262, awards bid for annual construction contract. So moved.
And seconded.
Discussion, did we, Bob, this came, did you,
This came from engineering.
Yep.
right, you reviewed
As a
it?
result of their review of the bids, and they realized that they had not picked up on the lowest bid, so we're changing items 19 and 18 to reflect who they should have been awarded to.
And so this is approved by the town attorney's office?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's all I had. Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 315.
Appoints a cook to the senior citizen program. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 316.
Appoints a call-in traffic control specialist to the Riverhead Town Police Department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 317.
Ratifies the appointment of a town board coordinator. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Welcome, Carissa, and she's here tonight. Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 318.
Setting terms and conditions of employment for a town board coordinator, Carissa Willis. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 319.
Appoints a temporary clerk to the tax receiver's office. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 320.
320 reappoints a clerk to the tax receiver's office. So moved.
And seconded.
Must be that time of the year again. Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 321.
Appoints a call-in beach manager to the recreation department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 322.
Appoints a recreation specialist to the recreation department. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 323.
Appoints a call-in recreation leader 2 to the recreation department. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 324.
This offers support to the New York State Legislature and to amend the general municipal law in relation to establishing the Enterprise Park at Calverton Reuse and Revitalization District, Senate Bill S. 3643 and Assembly Bill A. 4678. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 325.
Authorize the town clerk to publish and post public notice to consider local law to amend Chapter 108 entitled Zoning of the Riverhead Town Code. That's Article 34, Multi-Family Residential Professional Office Zone, 108-171, Landscaping, Screening, and Buffering. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 326.
Authorizes the supervisor to execute an agreement authorizing the town to accept funds from Suffolk County Office for the Aging for the purpose of supplementing the town's supplemental nutritional assistance program. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Hold on, Bill, I just, can you take a look at 326? Not right now, but we get 249,000, not to exceed $249,000. I just want to see how much we've actually collect on an annual basis. You don't have to tell me now, but tomorrow would be good. Thanks.
Resolution 327.
Approve Chapter 90 application of Forgotten Friends of Long Island Incorporated. That's a spring craft fair at Garden of Eden Organic Farm, May 18th, 2013. So moved.
And I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Skip one down there
Resolution,
too, Georgia.
First time.
Resolution 328.
Releases maintenance security of CTR Development LLC in connection with the subdivision entitled Demchick Estates, one-year maintenance security. So moved.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 329.
Releases maintenance security of BHG Development Corp. and Whitford Development Corp. LLC in connection with the subdivision titled Padoon Estates and its one-year security, maintenance security. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 330.
Authorizing the settlement of the litigation with Pittsburgh Tank and Tower Company Incorporated. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yep. Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
We're going to withdraw the 331 as
I'd
well.
like to
so
make a
already-
motion to withdraw Resolution 331. So moved.
A second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Is it,
They just didn't get everything they needed.
Everything
We'll
else.
probably wind up on the special board meeting, but they didn't finish up what they had to finish
so you
up.
don't want to table, you just want to withdraw? Okay.
It may change.
Okay.
That's a yes.
That's okay.
Okay. Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 331 has been withdrawn. Resolution 332.
Resolution to pay bills. So moved.
And seconded?
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Is there one missing? Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
Three, no, it's a light week.
I'd like to make a motion
We take this off.
that we take Resolution 333 off the floor. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded to take Resolution 3-3 off the floor, which awards request for proposal for Youngs Avenue landfill post-closure inspections, testing, and reporting activities, and authorizes the supervisor to execute an agreement for such services. Moved and seconded to take off the floor. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 333 is
I'd
taken
like
off
to
the floor.
move 333, the way the supervisor read it. So moved.
Okay, I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Giglio.
Yes.
Gabrielson.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 333 is adopted.
And that resolution, the town received a $200,000 grant some years ago from the DEC. So even though much of that contract will be funded in the initial first couple of years through the DEC, which is very encouraging, and we thank the DEC. Now we open the public comment portion to comments about anything that somebody wishes to discuss with the town board. We ask you to limit your comments to 5 minutes.
Good evening, Town Board.
If you
My-
could state your name
My name's Edward Enders,
and where you live for the record, not your address, just Hamlet.
Bating Hollow, New York. I'm with the Northeast Regional Council of Carpenters. As you can see, I have a few of my colleagues, my
I see that.
brothers in the house with me tonight. I'd like to speak about the apprentice language. The apprentice language simply states that any contractor, general contractor, subcontractor involved in construction of a building over 100,000 square feet will have a New York State approved apprentice program. We feel this is a very important ruling for the carpenters in the future of Long Island. It's town of Oyster Bay, town of Huntington, town of Brookhaven has it on their codes or rules. Riverhead has yet to enact it. It's a very important issue to us. Not everybody who graduates Riverhead High School goes on to college. They have to make a living another way, and the building trades is a good way to make a living, especially the carpenters. So we would hopefully one day the town board will bring up this issue because it is an issue to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Does anybody else wish to be heard tonight? We thank you guys for coming out. Does anybody else wish to be heard tonight? Yes.
Hello, my name is Sharetta. I'm from Riverhead, and I have two things to say. First thing, I have a petition for Town of Riverhead for Youth Bureau Director, which I will be bringing to the town committee soon, probably next week. But I just wanted to put that out there. I have the petition with me. You can also go on signon.org. Petitions What's Missing in Riverhead. So I know that has been brought up a couple of times as far as the Youth Bureau Director. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I just would like to invite everybody out on May 18th to Ludlam Park. The family of Dimitri Hampton is having a fundraiser in his name. We're offering scholarships to Riverhead students. The whole town is invited out. We are accepting contributions for the fundraisers, but just your presence in support of gun violence, stopping gun violence in our community.
Do you have a copy of that you could give to the clerk?
Absolutely.
That'd be wonderful.
And this fundraiser is to fund the scholarship program?
Just fund a scholarship, yes. 2 will be given out in June already, but this is for next year's scholarship.
I don't know. That park's in Southampton?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Anybody else wish to be heard this evening? Not seeing anybody. Can I get a motion
I'd like to make a
adjourn?
motion, we adjourn the town board meeting. So moved.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Actually, I should ask for a second.
Thank you, Carpenter.
Thank you, Carpenter. I thought when I pulled in the parking lot.